Hi there folks, and welcome back to Rebel's Starcraft 2 channel. Today I have another game for you between mouzStrelok spawning as the blue Terran and HayprO spawning as the red Zerg. They will be duking it out here on Scrap Station, and this is game 2 in a best of 3 matchup. As yesterday my last game was game 1 in this matchup, I'm not totally sure who won the first game, but we will know after this game if there is a part 1 or 2, or if I just watch it back on YouTube when I upload it. mouzStrelok now going for that wall off on this huge ramp. It's not that easy to get that Zergling tight before any early Zerglings arrive, but once you start it you will get finished quite soon, and that way you will be able to wall off your front gate. Both overlords moving away over the map, trying to get some scouting information, and we have a bit of a late barracks coming in for Strelok. Probably more perfect timing, so you will lose the least mining time. 1 second. I just sneezed there, and I hope I muted my mic in the meanwhile. Wow. Strelok now going for that quite standard Terran build, going for a supply depot, racks, and gas after, while HayprO is moving out with a drone, and mouzStrelok building a bunker on the good spot for this hatchery. mouzStrelok delaying that fast expansion for HayprO, putting him on his toes right now, and he leaves this bunker with 200 HP to be able to save this SCV. Another SCV moving out probably to try and finish off that bunker, but we already have 4 Zerglings coming into play to take care of this bunker. Factory now being built by Strelok, probably going for some early Hellions, as they are a very good counter against the early Zerg units. And the first 4 Zerglings are moving out, going to check for the one Zergling going to check for the expansion. The rest is going to check out on the front gate, but I think that front gate is sealed Zergling tight, so HayprO will not be able to harass mouzStrelok with his first Zerglings. And a tech lab coming in for Strelok, while one Marine guards off this ramp, trying to get down this SCV building a factory. And while mouzStrelok is building a factory, what will HayprO's response? Okay, I can't find my words there. HayprO's response will be a roach warren. First expo now starting to get saturated for HayprO, while he keeps up pressure with his first 2 Zerglings, but the first Hellion is out, heading on to toast some drones, some Zerglings, and maybe later some drones. The first roach coming into play, and we do not have any roaches yet on HayprO's side, so this one Hellion can kill everything it sees. Getting hits off on that Spinecrawler, don't think that's such a good idea. He should have targeted those drones, and now he has to run away for that roach. mouzStrelok now also going for that expansion. Not sure why he's not building it safely in his own base, while this Zergling is not able to see any units passing by. but will get toasted by the first Hellion that runs by. More Hellions moving in, while both players try to macro up quite an army. Another Rex coming in for Strelok, going for a 2-factory Hellion build. No longer building Hellions, but attacking with them. If there are too many roaches in play, those Hellions will be useless. 9 roaches in the base, and as you see, 5 Hellions shooting once at a roach, and they could do it like it was 20 not that good at quick math. They have to do it a lot to get through those roaches, blocking off his main ramp, so mouzStrelok will not be able to do a run by, and trying to maybe he could try for a run by over here, but mouzStrelok doesn't know what's waiting for him. First expansion for mouzStrelok now also coming into play, getting transformed into an orbital command immediately. And while mouzStrelok is going for a starport, HayprO is taking up to lair, so we might see some higher tier units like Hydras and Mutas. One Zergling trying to do a scouting run by, knowing what there is in the first place, but 2 more Hellions waiting here for him to get turned into just a bit of ash. Overlord checking out this position while HayprO moved all his forces to the next choke. Marauders now being brought into play by mouzStrelok together with upgrades for Marines and Vikings for some Overlord harass. While those Vikings are killing off Overlords, the Hellions try and make a push, but once they see this roach heavy army, they will retreat and wait for their buddy Marauders to come in and join on the fight. Another Zergling trying to get off some scouting information. He does not know this expansion is here till now, and the Vikings still trying to kill off this one Overlord. Queen getting brought into play to try and kill down this Viking. Other Queen getting taken into the battleground, but the Viking will be able to fly away safely and kill off some more Overlords. Quite a dangerous move, placing, oh no, he's placing, probably gonna place a creep tumor too, but if the creep leaves, this Spinecrawler will die. Overlords are being chased down all over the map, while both players just try and mass up their army. Hydralisks are joining the mix for HayprO. Now he has that layer attack and roach regeneration and Zerg missiles upgrades 1 now also supporting his army. Did he just cancel that and start it again? I think so, because it left for a while. I heard another scouting Zergling getting toasted, but these Hellions really have to be careful not to get caught up by those roaches. I think they already have upgraded speed or upgraded regeneration, I'm not sure. Upgraded speed is done for those roaches, so they will be able to move out much quicker, but they are not as fast as those Hellions. Marines now also joining the mix for mouzStrelok, and I think a very good switch for HayprO would be Hydras here, since mouzStrelok doesn't have any ground army, but because he is continuing to pump out upgrades for both Hydras and Roaches. This is the